Welcome to Fashionable Trash Talk. I'm your host, Ashley Aaliyah. Here I analyze and discuss the fashion of celebrities and anyone influential. On today's episode, I will be discussing how I would style her if she were my client. I have to be honest, I'm going to be very real and I may sound a little harsh, but her, in my opinion, is one of my biggest frustrations when it comes to celebrities who are singers, and the fashion choices in building an image. Her fashion is so bad. I love her music. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think her music is amazing. And yet, year after year, the fashion has never aligned with the talent. And I think that it's a combination of the fashion being bad, corny, just out of time, and the hair is like, at one point it was like, ooh, big hair, exciting. But now I think even the hair has gotten to the point where it has lost all of its shock value, if you will. And then the makeup is never anything that's really stand out or anything that's standing out or anything like that. And I just feel like her team has done such a bad job with properly curating an image for her. And I remember at one point in time, I know she came out before and did a revamp of her career under her. And then when she first came out, it was all about the sunglasses and being mysterious. And then she took the sunglasses off, and it's just like, I just don't know what's going on her side of things when it comes to fashion. But it just seems like everything is so chaotic all over the place. I don't know, like it's just not anything that you really can hold on to or kind of give you an anchor of like, what is she supposed to give? Is she supposed to give disco vibes? Is it supposed to be giving very Jimi Hendrix hippie type of vibes? Is it supposed to be giving I know she had like the Asian attire on. Like, it's just like, what are we really doing here? It's all over the place. Or are we supposed to be giving the sexy, mysterious stranger who has the nice angelic voice? Like, I don't know. And I think this is the biggest issue when it comes to newer celebrities, which I keep talking about. You have to build a solidified image first before you go off to do all the versatility, going super private, or any of these things that are preserved for people who have reached A-list celebrity status and have earned their stripes. I feel like we have so many people with these newer celebrities who bust out the gate trying to do things that are for veterans. And I know she is not extremely new to the industry. She's been here for a while. And that's what makes me upset, because I feel like she's been in the industry long enough to be able to have some sort of an established style already. And even when she hits the red carpets, the looks still aren't good. So I just really want to give her a makeover top to bottom. What I would believe would be a great look for her and how I would style her. For her fashion, I would love to see Cate Blanchett on her mood board. And the little bit of style that I can see from her, I see a lot of nods at men's fashion and men's wear, specifically like that Prince type of feel. And I think Cate does such an amazing job at bringing femininity into traditional male menswear-esque type of vibes. And I think this style would be perfect for her, because I think it has enough of a foundation to be solidified in a certain direction, but it still holds space for the versatility that her loves to display in her current style. And I think that Cate does an amazing job at picking the correct colors. I think she does an amazing job at picking the correct silhouettes. I think she does an amazing job at suits. I think she does an amazing job at picking gowns that are flattering to her physique. I think she does such a great job because she has an understanding of structure, color, and statement. I think her team pulls and curates looks that do the most with the least. And I think a style like this would be really great for her because I think it will fill that need to look different for her, but it would just give her more of a guide and make her look a lot more polished in the realm of fashion and not so much of like, does her team actually know what's happening? What direction are we taking her in? I also love how Cate plays with a lot of leather and different materials, like in textures like the suede or the velvet and things like that. So I think a lot of these things would benefit her style. And I think with this type of lane, it would make it very clear like who she is, what she stands for, what type of vibe we can expect from her music, and what type of looks we can expect from her on a red carpet. So I would like Zoe Kravitz with the shortcut to be on H.E.R's mood board. Here's why. I think too much of H.E.R's image has relied on her hair. I think she has a little bit too much of an attachment to it. And I know it sounds like a funny thing to say, but I think in her mind, I think she believes it gives like that Shaka Khan iconic big hair-esque type of vibe. But I don't think it really translates over that way. And I think the hair kind of keeps her in a box, and it also limits her from like having real adventure and a bit of edginess to her look. And even when like she colored it like a lighter color, I'm just like, still was like, this is very, very boring. I would love to see something different from her. And she has like one of those rounder baby-esque type of faces. So I think it really works to her benefit to do something that is the complete opposite from what we've seen and what we've expected. I would love to see her just completely cut the hair off and start from scratch. I want to see her with a shortcut, and I want to see her with some color. Now, I'm not saying she has to go as low as Zoe Kravitz did, but I want something that embodies that same level of edginess. Simply because I really want to play up her love of that menswear as type of fashion. I think with the Cate type of fashion look mixed with the shortcut that is very edgy, but not as put together and polished as, let's say, the Rihanna or a Khalees cut. It's a little bit more rugged, but still feminine. I think it has a great balance of femininity and masculinity and all in one. And I think that because H.E.R has been in such a box with her style, and because she has such like that roundish baby face, I think getting a cut like this would kind of cross her over in the more of the adult type of territory and give a bit of like sex appeal to the image. And I think what really have her starting to look like an artist. Like, can you just imagine like a look like this, like the shortcut with the fashion when she did the her solo with the guitar with Usher? I think it would have hit so much harder because I think clothes are important and hair and makeup are important as well when it comes to presentation. I think it was just took that whole moment over the edge, and I think we would have seen her in more headlines for the fashion choices and stuff like that. So I just would love to see her just step outside the box and stop doing things that are so safe. And I think the hair is kind of like a protection from her, and I would just love to see it completely gone. Even if later on down the line she may grow it back, I just feel like every woman in the industry should experience like the pivotal moment of cutting their hair and cutting their hair in a way that is flattering for them and their image, and taking that style and that lane as far as it could go. For her makeup, I would love to see Jourdan Dunn on her mood board. I would love for her to have more of an editorial feel for her makeup. I think it would be so fire on her. And I think it would add the touch of femininity to her image, because like I said, I want the fashion to give a nod to menswear with the mix of feminine energy. I want the hair to have that same type of feel, but I want the makeup to be 100% feminine. Like, I just want it to just give just a woman, like the essence of a woman, that softness, the regalness that comes from us, along with that edginess, just like that runway-esque type of feel, but also playing up the best of her features. I also would love to see her face a little more sculpted, like I said, because she does have that baby-esque face. But I think with the shortcut and the vibe I want her style to go in, I think a little bit more sculpting and contouring would be required for her makeup. And I think Jourdan Dunn's makeup is just like the perfect place to start for her to curate makeup looks that kind of are a little bit more fashion forward and not so traditional and safe. So this concludes my video of how I would style her if she were my client. Again, we have Cate for the fashion, we have Zoe for the makeup, and we have Zoe for the shortcut and hair, and we have Jourdan for the makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any opinions about how you would like to see her style, make sure you drop them in the comments. And if you have any requests on people you would like to see me do a how I would style video or a fashion evolution video on, please let me know in the comments. Thank you. See you next episode. Follow me on LTK to shop all of my style boards. Make sure you follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok at Ashley2_Aaliyah. And you also can shop my account as well. To book me for styling services, you can visit my website, www.ashleyaaliyah.com. To shop my boutique, you can visit www.richbitchcollection.com. If you are in Philadelphia, Delaware, the counties around Philadelphia, or New Jersey area, you can book me for makeup services at www.sincerelyashleyb.com, and you also can shop my cosmetic line. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my playlist to binge watch my videos.